What is up, guys? Welcome back. This is part 2 of the Frankenstein project build. As you can see, we already ripped all the wiring stuff out of this truck, and now we're gonna pull off the hood, fenders, and then we are gonna try and maybe unbolt the turbo. What else? We're gonna try and unbolt the cab mounts and the bed mounts over there. Let's see, I think I want to put this brake booster on that truck. What else? What else do I have to do? I gotta unbolt the steering shaft. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, there she is with no front clip and all that. She's got the radiator support. Yeah, getting there. It's almost there. I gotta unbolt the cab, the bed. Yeah, I think I don't know if I should unbolt that turbo, because it seems like I haven't enough room to pull the whole cab off. But it's going good. Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back. This is like a week later because I couldn't do it last week because it was raining. So I am right now. I am siphoning the coolant right out of the radiator with the siphoning. I'm putting it back in the container. You can see how clean that coolant is. Very clean. So I'm just gonna save it. But yeah, I'll get back with you when I'm done siphoning this stuff out. Alright, guys. Well, I got the fluids drained. Just siphoned it out. I only got about 3 gallons because the rest of the gallons is in this block. So, I noticed this. This whole front end was never bolted down. Sick. So, I'm just gonna put you back and then time lapse pulling the whole front end off. So, yeah, let's get to it. Fully exposed. You know what? She's looking pretty clean, not gonna lie. I don't know. Might have to get a new one of these just in case. But this is all bad. All oil leaks. I'm sure you can't see that. Oh, there. Oh, oil. Oh, oil. Gotta take this front timing cover off and make sure the dowel pin is not about to come out. Unless somebody already modified that. And she's getting real close. Let's unbolt the cab, and we can't lift the cab right now because I'm gonna need help for that. Cause my skinny ass can't lift that. So without further ado, let's unbolt the cab. So, finally got the steering shaft disconnected. As you can see, Now it's just free moving piece. So it's good to go. I'm bolting the bed now, except for the bed, because I want to try and probably deskin this bed. I'll probably put those bed skins on this bed, because in my 1970 truck over there, the floor's completely gone in that thing. But this one has it's pretty good. It's just a little bent, but it has a fifth wheel plate, and I mean, you can see how thick they apply the Bondo and paint. Super thick, but those will be gone. So, and then the hood, so on that dent-free, rust-free hood, as you can see, no rust on that hood. So yeah, let's unbolt the bed and I'll come back to you guys when that's done. Alright, well, sorry for the wind, but I already got the cab mounts unbolted and the bed, so all this stuff is loose. So hopefully in the next clip that you'll see, the bed will be off, and the cab, or us taking the cab and bed off this truck. So yep, fast forward. Alright, so it's about a few days later, and well, the cab is off the frame. You see the old chassis over there. This is the D350 chassis. The cab is in a weird situation right now, kind of like a spaceship. The glass is broken out of it by accident. Oh well. All I care about is this cab that has the glass still in it. But we pulled the doors off. I took the dash out to make it lighter. We took the bench seat out. Right now it's just kind of loosely bolted in there. But I'm gonna rip all this wiring out of here. Probably takes this old defroster AC stuff. Not AC, but defroster. Because I think I would put a vintage air in there, even though they don't sell vintage air products for this truck. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna probably gotta use like a Chevy air system, because I think the Chevy's firewall is pretty flat, and this is pretty flat all the way across there. So without further ado, this time lapse of ripping all this wires out of here. Let's clean some of this shit out of here, because it's kind of messy. Alright, time lapse, here we go. Now this is the front cover I made. Yes, redneck sheet metal work. 10 out of 10. Gonna take this out. You can see this firewall. It's kinda getting pretty bad. So what I'm gonna be doing is cutting that firewall off that truck and inlaying a sheet metal here. And I gotta cut some of this metal back, I think. Which is unfortunate that this thing rotted, even on here. But most of this is pretty strong. But let's once you do that, I'll get back to you guys when I get that apart, and some other stuff like this, maybe the AC stuff and other miscellaneous pieces. Alright guys, well, pretty much got everything off of it. Pretty cleaned up now. Got all the little tabs that was up here all drilled out, and you can see I drilled out right there, all along there, and then there's one down there. Got all that drilled off and tabs, because they were going to break off soon. I didn't want to paint over it and then just let it break off. So We got that cut out. Cleaned all these drain holes for the like the rain for the cow that goes in there and it drains out of there. Gonna have to cut this out. See, it's pretty bad. It's got a hole there. It's got a hole all on this edge. And what I'm thinking is getting like maybe a rectangular tube and cut it in half. And basically what I'm gonna do is cut all this section out of here, so then I'll butt at the rectangular tube, flat end here, and there's gonna be a flat end here, and just go along there all the way. Maybe do a little bend so it looks nice, and then kind of end right at the edge there, and then cut it flat. So then I have to have the fender holes. Same thing along this edge, make it look nice. Kind of come down. Maybe I'll do something about this. Cut the hole, just make it a little nicer. All of this is pretty solid. I gotta patch that up. Probably patch up the tranny holes because I lost these little nut-looking things. I could weld nut there. That should be a good idea. Weld nut there. Probably weld these holes up. These holes. This hole, this hole, this hole for sure. This is for the brake booster. See, AC system is, or I guess you would call it, the heater core is gone. And I don't know if this was aftermarket or if this was factory. Probably factory to seal it up. But this is definitely not factory, I don't think. See that metal right there? Looks like somebody tried replacing that. I gotta get a windshield motor after all this stuff is done. And I gotta clean up the floors, fix the tranny, because this was all gone. And yeah, it's going pretty good so far. I don't know what else to do. I am still working on the dash of the truck because I am going for a little bit modern gauges. And I'm doing I think it's called motor meter classic gauges, and I was gonna do the mechanical speedo, but I think I am gonna opt to doing a GPS. Less cables, don't have to have running a cable in there, which I think is a pain in the ass, but I will let you guys know in a different series. But this was part 2 of the series of this freaking build right here. Turned out to be a lot of work. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but we'll get there. Just progress. Because if you just sit around, you're not gonna complete anything. You're not gonna move forward. You just gotta keep going forward with this truck. And I'm gonna be painting all this inside stuff, so I have to knock out the glass window because I got new seals coming in for there. New seals coming in for the back glass. Gotta knock that out. Just try not to break it. I gotta do some cap corners. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. You can see right there. It's a little rusty, but not as bad as I thought it would be. A little rust there. Easy fix though. This thing got no rust on this cap corner right here. Actually, solid. So I don't have to mess with that. If this is just surface rust, we'll just grind that and do epoxy primer on that. Same thing here. Fix these window holes. And yes, I'm going to do the two-tone still. So light green, championship white, just like that. And same thing on the bed. Championship white with the light green. With this bed, I think I'm gonna de-skin this. I'm hoping to be able to. I don't know how that's gonna work, because I want to put the skins of this bed on the bed that's over there, which came off this truck. And I might have to cut it here because I need this part right here. But then you can see they kind of left a little line there, so it looks like you can de-skin it. A little lip there, because this is a rust-free bed. This is all patina, it's just paint. It's no actual rust. If there is, surface rust, usually. Like this is surface rust, that's nothing. But all this is very clean for what it is, considering to be, I think, 52 years old. I'm not sure. But you can see just a little surface rust, little gouges, but these will be fixed with the body filler and stuff, and a little dolly and hammer. But this is very clean. You can see all this clear coat is coming off. They definitely painted that championship white. Little surface rust there, but still a very solid bed. So this is the problem with the bed. All that's gone, and there's a big old hole in the floor and all this. That's the only problem I have with this bed. I wish it wasn't like this. But thank you for enjoying the video. I know it was a long video, but I tried my best. So I hope you stay tuned for the next series, or episode 3. And yeah, subscribe if you want, you know, see all, you know, more of these builds. Comment down below what you think I should do, or, you know, some ideas with the truck. And just give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.